all-time favorite Kodak Black records. You know what it is. Welcome back to episode 32 of the No Randoms podcast. You got your boy Kev in the house. You got your boy Banton in the house. So y'all know, Shad's back in the house. We got recording on recordings. We're hyped. We're happy to be here. What have you been playing this week, Banton? What do we got?
What up? First off, welcome back, brother Shad. How you doing? I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well, man. How are you? How are you guys?
Good, man. Good. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way. I'm doing good, man. I just, as most of you know, this new season of Apex is out. Just kind of grinding on that, you know? Just staying on my Vanguard tip a little bit, but really just kind of dabbling into a little bit of that Apex. Yeah, playing with that new character, Vantage. What about you guys?
You've been playing? Oh! Alright. Well, okay, a couple of things, which is normal for us, because it's been 3 weeks, not 2, but we always have a delay. I'm mad behind. Like, I'm decently behind. I have not played as Vantage at all. I did get, like, a few moments to hop on Apex the other day, and I just hopped on some arenas. You know, I do the upstairs, downstairs thing, so, like, upstairs in the family room. And I hopped in arenas, and I was, Lifeline. And for whatever reason, like, maybe this will make sense. There was, like, another Vantage in the gate, and I just thought Vantage was Lifeline. And I was, like, running around with 2 lifelines, and not until after I killed someone was I like, oh yeah, there's a new legend. So I haven't even, like, gone into, like, unlock the new legend yet. So, do you have a brief? Oh, you want to tell me? Or we can save it. We have an Apex section of the pod. Maybe we save it?
Yeah, I'll get into it then, yeah, because I've okay. I already got some games in, got a little, yeah. So, yeah, we'll save it for that. But besides that,
we'll do that while we're on chat. Oh, you text me back. I was gonna say Shad text you. Yeah, Shad got your text. Hop in, hop out, hop in. For me, what have I been? Yeah, I've been playing kind of a lot of stuff. You guys, I mean, you know, I've been busy the last week or so. I've been traveling again. Lots of games. We'll get to touch on it. Your boy was at CDL finals, which was fun. But I've been playing a lot of new stuff. So a couple of things. Tiny bit to Apex, like I said, a little here and there. Saw Vantage, but haven't played as her. I guess the main game has been MultiVersus. We've been really getting down, and MultiVersus and Fall Guys are our good, like, upstairs games, but I think we've got, like, a MultiVersus, like, hook in the head. Like, I think that's going to be one of our games for a while. Obviously, Smash is great. We have another MultiVersus section, so we'll get to that too, but, like, I think we're hooked on that. So I've been busting. I'm hyped. Shad's back. Hold it. There he is. I'm hyped he's here for this because your boy's been busting as Arya Stark. I'm going to leave that there. We'll come back to it. Other than MultiVersus, I tried that Rumbleverse game, which we'll also touch on again. I guess I'll spoil it all, but tried Rumbleverse, and then, Shad, you know, I got that new, like, iPad Pro. I got a newer iPad, and so I wanted to go back and check out some of the iPad games. I got PUBG Mobile. I re-downloaded Apex Mobile, which is beautiful on the iPad. Like, it's a way different game. But it should have, like, Apex iPad and not, like, I don't want to play against cell phone players, because that's not fair. Now I'll be, like, I don't want it, it's not the same game. But beautiful on the iPad, right?
Have you connected your PlayStation controller to it?
I have a backbone, so I was using the backbone and the play. But yeah, like, either way, like, it's a beautiful controller game, but, like, legit, the game looks and plays great. I'm out there with, like, Pathfinder, like, whipping around shit, and I'm like, all right, this is not fair for mobiles. So a little bit of Apex Mobile, like I said, PUBG Mobile. They have, I'm going to nerd out for a moment. I think I'm the only one. No, Shad's here. I play Civ 6 or Civilization sometimes. Now, I say sometimes because when I pick up the game, I'm gone for a week. Like, I'll pick it up, and then that's what I'm doing in all, like, my between times. Between meetings, before and after dinner, like, before bed, I'm like, all I'm doing is, normally I play it on Switch, so now I've got the full game on my iPad, and it's pretty solid. So, a lot of iPad games this week. I re-downloaded San Andreas, like, catch me on the plane playing San Andreas. So, I dove into the iPad games. No VR this week, but we played a good amount. Did I miss anything? I think I tried to play some 2K. It was really bad. Now that they had 2K out for free. But I think that's most of what I got down on. Shad, you play anything fun this week, my guy? What you got?
Honestly, I've been playing a lot of FIFA, like, on PlayStation. Like, you guys probably see me just playing FIFA all the time. But, like, another game I've been playing on PC, it's kind of like Animal Crossing, but, like, it's like not Animal Crossing. It's a dumb name. It's called Dinkum, but it's basically like an RPG Animal Crossing game where you like are like on an island and you just gotta like craft a bunch of shit. Anton's gonna kill me because he's always like, bro, you gotta play like Ark with me. Why don't you play fucking Ark? And I'm like, dude,
like Ark.
Because it's not cartoony enough. I can't be playing, I feel you, Shad. I will play Harvest Moon all day. I'm not playing Ark, bro.
Games like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, like stuff like that, it just, I don't know what it is. It brings a little kid out of me. But like, I do need to play Ark. I see this guy playing Ark sometimes. I'll just like jump in on his like live streams, and I'm just like, yo, why is there a force field around it? When did they add force fields?
I'm good.
You know what I mean? Like,
out on it. You know what? I'm not out on though. I'm not out on these topics. We got mad topics for us this week. Also, like we said, we were on the road, so we've got some like experience. It's interesting as we move further into gaming. We're like, it's like becoming some of our experience. So we'll make that make sense more. I did want to slide into, you love to see it, so we'll get into maybe the best gaming news of this week. Cool. So number one, I wanted to circle back to something that actually we already brought up, and I wish I brought it down with me. I don't see it there. But speaking of Backbone, so you guys know the Backbone 1 controller, yeah?
Yep.
Like, right, it's like the iPhone, like what I would say is the best, mobile controller available for iPhone. iPhone only, I think. And I've had one for a while. Like, I got on it, legit, I bought it when, like, first COVID. Like, remember that first round of COVID when everyone's like, oh, we're stuck at home, buy shit, we got stimmies. It's like something I bought in, like, with the early, we all got, new techie things. Yeah, y'all bought tech stuff, too. So it was dope, and I loved it, right? It was cool. And then I hit this, snag again. They've been in the news lately, which is cool because they did that PlayStation collaboration. That's what I think maybe brought it back up this week. And I'm happy it did because, my experience with it was I loved it. It was dope. I always have two phones, a work phone and then my, my personal phone. And so finally I kind of made the jump, 6 months ago. Whenever the iPhone 13, the newer one, came out, I was like, okay, I game a lot. We're gaming a lot on the pod. I believe in mobile gaming. I'm going to go and buy, like, the most up-to-date iPhone. I don't normally get the Pro with, like, the most memory and, like, you know what I mean? But I was like, give me because I don't care about having the third camera. It's like, it's a flex, right? Like, who has 3 versus 2 cameras? But my phone, what are you doing on your phone? Like, you text faster than me? All right. Either way, I invested in the shit, right? So I got the newest, most expensive, best, fastest performing model to come play games. Come home, open it up, fire up my Backbone. Doesn't fit. Because of the third camera, it doesn't actually, like, this is where there's yeah. So it's almost like you get punished for having the best phone. Like, I bought the best gaming device specifically to play real games on it. Like, what if I play GTA and stuff? Like, let's see what happens. It's got a LiDAR scanner. Like, this is a heavy piece of machinery. They can do real shit, and useless. Like, couldn't use it. I was so tight. So I've been like, every time I see them post on Instagram, which is like a lot, I'm like, boo, doesn't work. I'm like shit talking. I'm a disappointment. I went from being their number one, like, biggest promoter, you know what I mean, to being like, brother, this guy's every day on Instagram, right? Whenever I see it, I will be out there. I see you on Twitter. I want people to know, don't waste your money. So this does not work. Right? I want people to know I'm a concerned consumer. Either way, so I'm talking all that shit. So they just are back in the news, like I said, because of the PlayStation 1, or the PlayStation Backbone 1 collaboration thing. So I see this out there, and I'm talking my shit, and I went just to go like, all right, somebody else must have this issue. Let me Google and see what's going on. The way if my kids came to me and they were like, Dad, this thing happened, and like, it doesn't work, it doesn't make sense, and I'd be like, did you look it up? Did you see if maybe other people are having this issue? Before you complain, did you maybe dive in and just find out, if there's a solution? Come to find out, as of January, oh goodness. As of January, they put out a solution, like literally. They created it, and it's 3D printable. Should you have a 3D printer? Like, not only did they create a solution, but they made it easy for you to get it. So they made an adapter that like fits in. You just put it onto your Backbone 1, and it solves the solution, right? Like, really simple. It's not techie. You don't have to plug it in. It's like a piece of plastic thing that just you slide it right in. No more issue. 3D print it for free at home. If you don't have a 3D printer, just come and sign up with code adapter. We'll send it to you for free. We'll pay for the shipping. We'll give it if you already spent the money on a Backbone 1 and you want this thing, we'll give it to you for free. So I signed up, got mine, it's on the way, and I owe them a massive apology. Like I told you I've been talking shit. I owe them a massive apology, and now I've gone back to the other side of being like I couldn't be a more proud Backbone owner, and excited to use it for everything. And I want everyone on the pod and everyone that hears this to know, great product.
Nah, brother, what that is, that's listening to your customers. That's what that is. Somebody out there on that social media was reading those comments and was like, "Yo, this guy is like, he's got a point. He's lighting us up here. Like we gotta." So somebody that works there that's having the same issue is like, "See, I told you guys." Day 7 of somebody saying the same shit that I've been saying for 2 months, and you guys let it roll out. So, so now we're doing this shit for free.
On the other hand, though, too, I'm like, hey, read your soul. Like, could y'all read the comments? You could have saved me months of strife. Like, you could have just hit me in there one time. Like, actually, bro, we just so you know, we gotta, because you know how they are on Instagram, like the ad posts where there's like 8 comments. I'm really commenting. Like, there's 8 comments. You can see me there. Put me at ease, y'all.
Okay, first off, I didn't know that there was actually like gaming phones until recently. That like Razer and all of them make like phones and shit like that. Yeah. So when you were talking about that, I was like, I wouldn't have even thought of that either. Because I didn't know that there was like straight up like people like competitively game. There's like phones made for that, like the OLED screens and shit.
There's like FaZe has like multiple mobile gaming teams that like are esports shit. Like that's a real. All right, we're taking Anton to Asia. We're gonna go check out some mobile esports, pro esports shit.
Put me on gaming, please. That and nah, it's just funny, bro. Like I don't know, when you're talking about like the 8 comments when you're talking shit, that was me. This is kind of off topic, but it's just funny when they actually respond to you, don't they? That was me with this because there's this gaming brand company, Orochi. Shout out to them because they actually listen to me and their shit's hot. But for a while, I was like you and I was blowing their shit up like week 2 of me trying to get you guys to mail me my shit after 2 months. What the fuck? This is horrible customer service. And someone finally DM'd me like, I'm sorry that it's taking so long. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry for what I've said too. I just want my stuff.
Like, oh, you saw that?
Yeah. But no, shout out to them. They actually got me my shit. So.
Well, shit. Shouts to Orochi, whatever you just said, and shouts to Backbone. It says here just quickly from Backbone.com, the Backbone 1 adapter is a premium Backbone accessory that allows for a smoother experience with phones that have very large cameras. Look at them coming for Apple. The adapter is it's not us, it's them. Your camera is very large. It says the adapter is useful for the iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max models only. Good to know. Yeah, shit. Shouts to them.
Just for the record, nobody else is having these issues. So we're doing this to accommodate you guys, just by the way.
It's not us.
Only you guys.
It's you. I'm dead. You want to slide us into a little industry news there, my guy?
Yeah. So, coming up this week, or I guess depending on when you watch this, coming August 16th, if you know, Erin Ashley Simon is set to talk on Good Morning America. Should be some... Shouts to her. If you do not know who Erin Ashley Simon is, I'm going to go ahead and take this. This is actually from her page herself, so don't come for me. Erin Ashley Simon is a multimedia personality, host, producer, consultant, and part owner of the new esports organization, xset, as we've been calling it out for a while. Her love and passion for video games, sports music, and content have helped to shape who she is today, pushing the culture forward and breaking barriers as a female in the industry. Her vast knowledge and creative mindset have led her to be tapped by well-known brands and organizations such as Puma, Turtle Beach, Bacardi, and many, many more. I won't keep it going, but shouts to her. So yeah, if you're gonna be around, check her out. August 16th, Tuesday. Good Morning America with the gang.
Yeah, let me tell you, Erin Ashley Simon has more jobs than Kiki Palmer.
Dylan.
I do everything. Let me tell you, when I set up these notes, I had to cut that like that and many more. You see, I put in many more because believe me, it went on. Her list of brands, she's been there. If you're a part of gaming culture, esports, you know who she is. But again, wanted to continue to give flowers, right? The likes of Erin Ashley Simon and Tatiana Taka and some of these people pushing, right, Queens Gaming, starting to really push the culture forward. And then even bigger than, women in esports, just esports in general, right? Esports on GMA. Like that's why this made, the cut of our main topics is we continue to see gaming and esports and organizations as new as xset, right? Carving a path. And Good Morning America, like my mom's going to see that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, yeah, okay. And again, like it's continuing to reach, further and further into maturity. So, yeah, excited to see. I'm hyped on that. Fucking on GMA. Actually, which is funny. I don't know if you guys bought. There's like a before GMA news, because GMA is for like old people.
Yeah.
There's like a one that comes on at like 4 a.m. that we watch. It's bad, but it's like much more diversity friendly. If this makes sense, I was like, oh, they tried to hit this right down the line. It's like the same news, but it's like the blacks and the gays news. I'm like, yeah, this is for us. Like, just give us the host that we need. They put it on at 4 a.m. I think it's called like America Today or something like that. If the hosting of GMA, if he was a little old for you, but you don't want like local news, because I don't give a shit about Portland. Like, I don't want local news. Either way, I digress. We're getting very far away. Reeling it back. Sliding into, this was exciting. Sports and esports, right? Like we said, we've been out this week. We've been, a part of our community. So we want to say a big congratulations. Hit the horns again.
Let's go.
Hey! LA Thieves win the CDL championship. We were at Call of Duty League, and we got to catch some excitement there. So they won. It was dope. It was right. It was heated. We watched the whole playoffs. They made it through the winners bracket, which was exciting. I think FaZe were the champions, and FaZe were the favorite. But they made it all the way through, and it hurts me as a dedicated, loyal, long time, and number one club is FaZe Clan. That's where I go, right? We're FaZe up forever. But it was tough because when you lose to the same team twice in 2 days, like,
yeah, that hurts.
Them niggas are better than you. Like that's how I feel. Like, it's hard to beat the same team twice. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go play the same team twice. Them niggas, if they're good, they're going. Nah, they kind of whooped FaZe ass a little bit. It hurt. It was nice to see FaZe come back. Right, yeah, in that final, they went up. I mean, they went. It was first to 5, right? Best of 9, and they went up 4-0.
Yeah, it wasn't even like it was a. And I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to the FaZe game, but yeah, no, LA Thieves, they was on their shit, man. They was locked in. They walked in the first 3 rounds just.
Everybody loves a good underdog too. You know what I mean? Everybody loves a good underdog. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, y'all have been giants for how long? It's like, sit down for a second. Let's just see what it'd be like if we beat you. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's cool to see 2 big, like. I mean, all those companies are big, but I don't know. For me, those are arguably what I think are 2 of the biggest. 100 Thieves and FaZe going at it in the championship. It's like, man, that's the stuff that they're building. They're building the storylines here. This is going to be what's the revenge going to be? How is this going to be the next championship? It was. I mean, Kevin, you were there. You know what I mean? I was just watching from home, but yeah, it was. It looked tense in that crowd, man. Them boys was, man, they be riding for their teams, boy.
Well, that's what I was
crying
say,
in the crowds and stuff. I was like, woo.
It was nuts. So again, that's what I'll say is it's good. It's good for esports. It's good for gaming, right? Like seeing FaZe and Thieves in the final. Don't get me wrong. Optic and Surge, I think, were 3rd and 4th, right? So Seattle Surge. Right, yeah. Optic is a huge brand. Seattle Surge, to my knowledge, is only a CDL brand. But you know what I mean? Like it's good for esports to see the crossover brands making it to the final. You know what I mean? It's like it's good to see the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series, right? Like you're going to get more people to show up. I was there because FaZe Clan was there. You know what I mean? And it's really dope to see. This was a part of the scene being there. Again, shouts to X and FaZe for having me. It was really dope to watch the whole event and to see not only the people there, but the owners of FaZe, like the guys, like Temper, right? Like, the guys are up there in the front. Swag was there. They're seated on the floor. Like, Lee Train, like the CEO, those guys are all there. And then Nadeshot and Courage and all the Thieves guys are also there, right? So, like, the fans that were on the floor, like, the guys were getting, like, choke, and, like, talking shit. They were, like, yelling. At one point in time, this crazy Thieves fan was, like, yelling at Temper, like, and security came over, like, bro, you gotta like, you're gonna have. All right, so that guy's a millionaire. You're gonna have to relax. Like, calm down. You're not the same. Like, you're not playing the game. Also, he will ace you at Call of Duty. Like, don't get it twisted. This guy's a millionaire, and they didn't get here on accident. They'll beat all y'all asses. So I don't know. Either way,
you're not in the chat anymore, my guy.
Right? You're just not that guy, pal. So it was heated.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
It was really fun. It was dope to see again, even after like they came up and like the CEO or COO of Call of Duty League is on the mic. Like, it's you know how like the commissioner comes up at the end, or like the FIFA president comes up to give the trophy, and we're like, get this guy out of here. It's dope because it's like the team president and shit. It's like it's Nate Shot. So he was talking, and then they hand the mic over, and Nate Shot's like, just want to quickly talk some shit real quick. Like that was awesome. I brought one of my colleagues there who's getting more involved in the industry, or one of my friends, I guess, and he's trying to, not even trying to. I invited him like, yo, you got to come check this out. You guys know Burgess, right? So I was like, you got to come check this out just to see it. Like, I remember my first live esports event. That was a big deal in LA. We were at USC at the Galen Center. Wanted him to come see it, and as I'm trying to explain it to him, because he sees people like, the fans weren't like jeering at the players. They were like talking to the guys on the floor, like the owners. So I'm trying to explain to him that it's sports teams owned by like famous players, like famous like entertainers. So what I ended up telling them is it's like the Dodgers, if they were founded by the Backstreet Boys, right? It's like you've got a team out there playing, and there are fans that come within this whole ecosystem of Call of Duty to watch those guys. And then in the owner's box, they're like, oh shit, that's my favorite personality. Like, they don't even play Call of Duty necessarily or whatever it is, right? But that's the guy that I go home and watch on TV. And so it's like, it's this weird super mix of like what the internet is. So I don't know. Either way, a lot went on there. Yeah, and shouts to them. They really kicked ass. I think it was Envoy. I think it was Envoy, maybe. One of the guys on Thieves was like, he was busting in the final. Like, Kenny was overall MVP, but I think...
Envoy.
It was Envoy? Yeah. I think it was Envoy.
Yeah,
he was... What? Yo. Because, like, Thieves was solid. Like, Celium was going nut. Like, they were solid. And Abizi played really well. Like, Celium and Abizi played really well. But Envoy went absolutely nut. Like, I don't know. In those first 4 rounds, like, 3 of them, he just would clap the whole squad. Oh, it was nuts. So...
Bro, yeah, he'd get like a double or a triple kill and just completely set them back in their spawn, and they would just be able to set up, and just keep them pinned, and they wouldn't be able to. And his handful of plays would just set them up for like the whole tone of the game. It was crazy. It was crazy to see how such such little situations can just change the whole. And then that was it. They could just hold the position and just run it. They just have the lanes and just run it for the whole time. I mean, because they're good enough to do it. I mean, you know, it's really interesting to see Call of Duty on that high of a level and how good they are. It's like,
on that high, and even at that high of a level, it's interesting, but it comes down to just the gunfights, bro. Like at the end of the thing, it comes down to like if you can clap, just like facing a squad in Apex. If you can catch 2, it's huge. If you can catch 3, it's game changing. Like even if you die, if you can exchange three bodies for yours, it's game out of 5. It's game changing. It gives your whole squad a chance to set up and really, and like those guys, it's different. We shouldn't get too far into it because it gets intense. But like, I don't even play that much Call of Duty, but you can tell they like you have to know the maps. You know all the choke points. They set up at the choke points, and they know who's around the corner before they're there. It's like they know. So it was nuts. Really fun again to show one of my buddies like who plays video games casually. But you know, at first you're like, all right, what? And then after a little bit, like by the end, we're cheering and screaming, and you know, FaZe made a comeback, and you can feel the momentum. And the fans are cool too. I like went up to get a beer, and you know, this kid's in FaZe gear everywhere, and this guy's like, "Oh man, we really need this next round." He like passed me on the arm, and I'm like, "Yeah, we do. Look at us, FaZe fans." Final story on Call of Duty League, which was funny, is I was in my hotel. I was done with the whole day, and I was like done between meetings. I had to run to something. And I was in the elevator with my headphones in, and just about to get out, and this guy's like, FaZe, you like got the? I'm wearing a FaZe jersey. He's like, you like FaZe? And I'm like, what? Oh, what? And he was like, yeah, you like FaZe? And I'm like, yeah, you like FaZe? You know, I was excited. And I was like, yeah, I was just down there. And he was like, oh, word. I work for Surge. And I was like walking, like the elevator doors closing. So he like said it all cool, and I wasn't ready for him to stunt on me like that. And so I was like, oh, cool. But then I didn't, I was excited because like, me too. Like, oh, we work. Look at us. Look at us game. Like, look at us doing the thing. But then I just said me too, like kind of excited, and then like had to leave. And I was like, oh shit. And then I heard him and his girlfriend like laughing at me.
Yeah.
Like fucking dork. Like I got excited. And I was like, oh man, what? Did that? Oh, I just got flexed on. Man, that little Asian guy just like, ugh. Yeah, like the crew, you know what I mean? Guy just flexed on me like, fans. Look at this. This guy flew in here to go to CDL. Fucking look at these fans.
Right.
Lost. Look at his team lost. Ha. Get back to his hotel room and mope.
Yeah, you're in our world now, buddy boy.
It was so upside down. I was like, how did I become like you're doing me a favor?
This is the world coming full circle. This is some geek back in high school that now is like super cool, and you know what I mean. He's like some fucking director of like Optic Gaming. Like, you're a Marvel now, Jock.
I'm coming for his ass. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. I see the world. I see the tides are changing. I'm coming for you. I'm already entrenched in the space. Ha! But I did. You're right, because I felt just like that for a minute.
That's funny.
It was tough, my guy.
That looked like a good time. And so to kind of piggyback on what you're saying about like someone that's never been to it and like how they would be, I was watching it with my, because again, like I almost went with you, and so like for a moment I thought like, hey, do you want to come? And she was like, I mean, if you imagine asking your girlfriend if she wants to go to a Call of Duty, league championship, it's like, what the hell is that? Why would I want to go to that? And I was like, no, like it's actually cool. Like, yeah, okay. And so then when it was on, I was like, no, Kevin's here. Like, I'll put it on. We're going to live stream it. And again, seeing the production of everything. I mean, again, if you've never seen anything like that and you watch it, there's a lot of money that goes into these shows. They're very impressive. And again, I can't imagine being there. Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. Because I'll never forget a few years ago, the first one you went to when you ran in the dock and you're like, who the fuck is this tall ass dork with the wig on? It's like, you mean
who pulled up in a Lamborghini?
Yeah, it's like, you mean the 2-time? What you mean? Like, you know what I mean?
You're so right. I walked in with Doc and I was like, look at this guy. I legitimately thought he was a fan that was just that excited to watch. Also, actually, FaZe versus Thieves and Thieves won for what it's worth. But yeah, I legit thought Doc was just a cosplay dork. And then we walked in and then he walked into the broadcast booth.
Oh.
What? Yeah, it was really a fun time. Excited. Shouts to them again. Yeah, they hit me up. I think we know Saturday was exciting. We watched the whole thing. Or Friday was exciting, I want to say. And then Saturday morning, our homies at FaZe Clan texted me like, hey, tomorrow's going to be a zoo. You should be here. Like, it's going to be nuts. You should pull up. So that's like, unfortunately, you couldn't make it. It was very last minute. But I appreciate the love.
No, we all going to be there next time. That's going to be a lot of fun.
You want to
hook the boys up, FaZe?
Hook us up. You want to slide us into a little culture, a little multiverses? My game.
There you go. For those of you that are on the beating the shit out of each other side games, if you haven't tried MultiVersus, they're going to be bringing a new season pass in August. They don't have a release date, is there?
It's in there. August 15.
Oh, sorry, that was at the bottom here. Okay, let me go ahead and get this. So from DellSports.com, it reads, opening the beta to the public on July 26th, MultiVersus has experienced remarkable success during its incredibly short tenure. Though the release of Season 1 was delayed, the Twitter account of the wildly popular fighting game confirmed the new release date, which will be starting on Monday, August 15th. And will herald the launch of new playable characters, a brand new battle pass, and more. And with that, I was opening this up here. It looks like they're going to be bringing Rick, my guy, or Morty as well.
Morty, there it is.
Yeah, Morty. And,
they're expanding into Rick and Mortyverse.
Let's see. It looks like there was a data mine also. So, like Harry Potter, Fred Flintstone, Gizmo from the Gremlins.
These names are wild. Look at Harry Potter,
bro.
Arya Stark versus Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And for those of you that don't know, yeah, they already got Arya Stark, Bugs Bunny, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy,
LeBron, LeBron James.
Yeah. So the game is really fun. I've only played it for like probably a half hour, so I need to get in with you guys. But I'm excited to see this, man, especially for a battle pass. And I mean, I haven't been able to play Smash Bros. Just because I don't have Nintendo. You know what I mean? So being able to see how this crossplay is going to work is going to be a lot of fun. This is cool. I'm excited to see. They have a lot of good like big names on there. Big. What's
It's
the word I'm looking
so
for?
much fun.
Like franchises, you know, like you're saying,
Oh.
Arya Stark fighting the
Yeah.
Iron Giant and shit. Like,
Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. Just real quickly, you don't have Nintendo, so no Switch in the house.
That's why I sent when I was at Walmart like 2 weeks ago, and I sent the picture of the Switches, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, bro.
I contemplated getting one because they had the OLED switches there. And I was like, damn,
And-
I only came here
and
to
you-
get some.
And you didn't.
So you didn't get one?
Nah, I didn't cop yet. I got to get a stroller and get a car
You're not
seat
that
and
guy,
get a
bro.
few other seats
You're
before
not
I
that guy.
buy it. You know what I mean? I can't drop $350 on a Switch before a car seat. So, but in due time, don't worry.
I really thought he bought it. I was like, oh shit,
Nah,
he
I
bought a
wouldn't
Switch.
know.
I was like, I wonder what games he's gonna buy. I was like, oh, he has Pokemon. I was like, he don't play no
I
Pokemon.
would be all over it, bro. But no, I know. No
We're gonna get back to
Nintendo.
it because we got a really good topic here. Yeah, I'm shaking my fist. Get off my lawn. I thought you had Nintendo, you disloyal bitch.
Don't give me no Arthur fist. All right?
No, I'm not Arthur Fist. I'm more like DW on the fence. It's like, come play with us, please.
I want to. Man. Yeah, I want to ask you, Chad. Do you have an Oculus? Sorry, off topic.
Yas. What all?
Bro, you never
I'm
come play
chilling,
with
dude.
us.
I'm chilling. I'll chill right now. I'm coming right now. I'm legit coming right now.
Let's hop in. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were we were podding at the time, but you know, I play a lot of VR. We can get in there. We got Onward, and we got Medal of Honor, and I got a bunch of games. There's a fun Mario Kart game on VR too. We'll get to it into our VR section. I don't want to lose MultiVersus because I really enjoy that game. So I was like dialing it back to MultiVersus. We don't have a half hour play. We're probably like 12 hours into the game, if not more. Between the two, like I'd be leaving to it, coming back. Like, you're a level 13. How did you get? Damn, you leveled up fast. But it's. I really think it's gonna work, dude. It's a hit. It's a smash. It's a smash. See what I did? But obviously, like the model works. Like Super Smash Brothers, just not on only Nintendo. And what they've done to make it so beautifully crossplay. And you know, maybe we'll touch on it later. Maybe not. I've had a terrible experience with Rumbleverse. I don't know if you guys got a chance to get in there, but I'm like. And that's the game.
Really
It's
like
out. I'm like, fucking beta. Put a beta out. This game sucks. Like, not even the gameplay or playing the game. The product sucks. Like the software that they put out. What MultiVersus did as far as making it crossplay and really just a smooth experience. Oh my! It makes sense. It makes so much. You don't even have to know anything to pick it up and play. It's fast. It's intuitive. Beyond that, the way they explored IP and what they can do here and where they can expand. Like, who knows how many characters they'll expand to? But like we said, LeBron James versus Arya Stark and Bugs Bunny and Harry Potter and Shaggy and Val. Like, it's so much fun. There's something for everyone to relate to. I don't even watch Steven Universe, but I know that the black character is Garnett. Like, I just from other black friends of mine that do watch Steven Universe. Yeah. So like we're like, well. The first two players we played as is Garnett and LeBron James because we're black. And like, I don't know. But that's my point, is there's something for everyone to latch on to. Like, you don't need much. The game model's cool. Just give me something that I want to explore, I want to enjoy. As soon as I can unlock Arya Stark, I like Arya Stark. I'm a big Game of Thrones guy. Like, I had to have. So it's something for everyone to latch on to. And again, as we get into the Harry Potters and we continue exploring, I think it's going to be really fun. So I love this game. I'm excited. I'm hyped that it's had so much success. And I'm ready for the actual Season 1 to release, because that's been my only complaint, if there's a complaint, would be like, give me the full game. Yeah, like, give me the game. Yeah. Let's play. Let's go. I want to buy stuff. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, also new outfits. The outfits are trash. Even like
even like
the variant.
And all that.
Yeah, my bad. The skin. Look at me. The outfits. What about the fashion, guys? No, the skins are pretty trash. But there's room to improve, right? Like, I'm sure they'll take a long run at it. So,
I'm trying to think. What was the other? No. I'm with you there. That sounds fun. I keep thinking, like, it's funny how I feel they're just completely ripping off Smash Bros. Just with like a bigger IP almost. They're like, oh, that was a really good idea. Hey, we should do that, but let's just bring all of our own guys in this and just make it a fucking hit. Man,
right? Like, hey, that is a good idea.
Thanks, guys.
So so many people like associate with a lot of these like WB characters as well
Yeah.
too. I mean, like everybody loves Superman, everybody loves Batman. I mean, like everybody loves Arya Stark. Dude, they have Ron Weasley. Like, I mean, I don't really like that dude. You know what I mean? You can get these hands, but like they have Godzilla. They're gonna have Godzilla
Ron
in there.
Weasley versus Shaggy. That's a matchup this world needs. I have to know who's the number one stoner beta male with red hair. Like, I gotta know these things.
You said beta male.
What's the Zeta male? Whatever. Yeah, man, the game's really fun. So let's hop on there if you guys want. I haven't partied up with anyone yet. I haven't played with anybody. I've only been playing on the Xbox, but it's awesome. That's another game that I'm like, can I play this on my iPad? Like, it can't be that intense to run, right? If I can play that on my iPad,
Not really.
like, that game is sweet. I'm gonna take that back and get the cellular version. Shit, I don't need to. I gotta slow down.
Huh.
Kind of the
owns my
pivot.
life.
Have you tried Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
This guy.
I've been hopping on my little dude on that since it's crossplay. He's on his Xbox and I'll be on the PlayStation. That's been a pretty fun game too. I didn't know. I had no idea that that'd get me. Oh, you know what I mean? But
No,
man, they
I
be
know
cheating in that
Anton.
game.
No, I know he smokes more weed than I do. we be talking on the pod. What you playing this week? I've been playing Fall Guys. Me and my lady been playing Fall Guys all week. What's the main games you play? Really? Fall Guys and MultiVersus. We've been playing Mad Fall Guys. Anton, come. Hey, you playing that Fall Guys? Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, we
motherfucker,
haven't
yes.
did this in like 2-3 weeks, and then before that, I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. So, in all fairness, it's been at least a month and a half, and it's
That's fair. That's fair.
But-
if you are that baked, I'm done.
I'm like, no, that does sound fun, and then I don't get around to it for a little while, and then I'm like, oh shit, this is fun. I see what he was talking about, and
They're
then by the
having
time we
their
talk about it
speed
2 weeks later, I'm like, oh yeah.
That's one that like I can play on my iPad, no? And like it's really fun, and I think I was telling you I can play with my old Sony. I can play with my oldest, and like that game's not beyond like she can play. And not just like lose every time, like fuck this game, you know, like she can play. She's not as good as dad, you know what I mean? No one's you're not getting through, you're not getting the gold medals like dad is. But it's so funny. Brady's gonna kill me. She be tight when she doesn't get wins. Dad be stacking up wins in the house.
I know, they
But,
be just, man, come on. I'm like, I don't know, man. You just don't ain't got
You
the
gotta
sauce.
get creative. I be running down the side and shit too. Like, you can run on that, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, you don't watch TikTok? Oh, it's gonna be
That's
so
too
much
funny,
fun
man.
as these kids grow up and we keep cheating. Oh,
Yeah, let me know.
Me-
We're gonna
me-
have to have a family crossplay night. This is gonna be fun.
that sounds great. I'm telling you, hop in that Oculus Shad and play golf together.
You bring your crew versus the revolution.
Wait, so can we keep score? My family versus your family? Can Adrian's baby walk yet? Put the headset on. We all got strong necks. I got
Good looking
another
Adrian
fun
to play.
one. Another fun. I know, right? Adrian don't play games. This one's fun though. I want to check this out. So, I'm just gonna read the headline for you because, like, I don't even know where else to start. Maybe you saw this, maybe you didn't. Upcoming Steam game is literally just a squirrel with a gun. You guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's been making it all over the TikToks and the Instagrams of the world. This comes from Kotaku.com. It says, recently on Twitter, clips of a still in development game called Squirrel with a Gun have gone viral, with thousands of people sharing the video online. In the gameplay clip, we see a squirrel who happens to have a gun point said gun at a person who tries to take a photo of it. The game is called Squirrel with a Gun. What are your thoughts? Does this look fun? Is this tied to what is that other the cat game, right? Like first we get cat game, then we get what was the action figure in the store Buzz Lightyear game? Is that what we're doing now? We're doing this like wander around cities as a tiny object, Indian in the cupboard shit? What do you think?
First of all, what the hell is my boy's name from Ice Age? I feel like that's all this is. He's just getting payback for having to chase that.
Oh, this.
Where's my nut? Where's my nut?
I need the modders. I need the modders to put that guy in the game, please.
That's all I'm thinking, bro. It's just my boy from Ice Age just running up on people. Man, y'all made me chase this shit for 15 years, and now I'm getting my payback. I mean, this is just, I don't know. There's something for everybody. What's that game? Isn't there a goat simulator or something like that too? It's like, you know.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
I think there's this new like niche group of people who are making these like indie, but even more indie games on like PC, and like this is an example of it. People are just like, hey, like, what if I just made a game like this? Because you saw a guy like the game Stardew Valley. That was one guy, and that game had like amazing success. So people are kind of in the same mindset where like, hey, like, I have a PC, I have Unreal Engine, like, why can't I make a video game? I mean, put it on Steam. And I think Steam kind of gives you like a platform to be able to like do that. That's pretty much like all this is just like niche ass games.
Because I was literally thinking like Unreal Engine 5 came out and nobody knows how to act, and then sure enough, I'm looking on it in the tweet, and it's the fourth one, hashtag Unreal Engine 5. I'm like, oh, yep, okay. Sure enough.
It's like, all right, we're just going to create the metaverse. Like, they're just going for it.
I'm not mad at
what do
it.
we say? What do we say? I don't know. Like, do I want to play? I don't know.
The only
Maybe.
way I'm playing this game is if it's rated M.
Oh, it's got to be. Okay,
I
all
need
right.
to be able to blow somebody in half with like a
Can I throw
40,
us back?
like a 50 cal or something like that with the scroll. That's the only way I'm playing this. If I could be
Oh,
up
gotta
in
be
my
so
little
Did we get a?
my little lair.
We need a wheel, like a GTA wheel where it has all your
I'm gonna
weapons.
be
Needs an
so
option.
tight. You guys are gonna say no, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna feel sad because it's perfect. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Anybody?
Oh my god. That's from back in the day, Anton. That's like
64.
Nintendo 64 or
Yes.
yeah, bro. Conkers,
That's
dude.
the
Jesus
game Anton's
Christ.
describing. It's Conker's Bad Fur Day on Unreal Engine 5. That's in that game, I can attest, is a hit. God damn, that game is fun. Oh man, I'll go back to that forever. It's exactly what you
Jeez.
described. It's Conker's a squirrel, isn't he? He's a squirrel, or a chipmunk. He's a squirrel. Like, so this is
Yep.
obviously Nintendo 64 graphics, but you're just like a rated M squirrel that runs around saying fuck this and fuck that and blowing up like the other characters. The bad guys are little teddy bears. And you just go around cutting their heads off and like
Really?
shooting them in the face with AKs and shit.
That's funny
Oh
as
my
hell.
gosh. Let me find. All right, we'll find.
Oh
Shad, you got one
my
for us? You
gosh.
pulling it up?
Yeah, I have the link. I'm gonna send you. There is a Wikipedia article for it, which is hilarious. Check the chat right now. This is so
It's,
funny.
yeah.
I remember seeing
I gotta
this
get-
at Hollywood Videos and being like, "This seems problematic." Even as a kid, I was like, "I don't want to play this. This scares me." And then one day I played it, and I was like, "What is
So
this?"
here's
so
the
funny.
thing, Anton, and I'm going to show you this right quick. Is you have to see is they had this like way ahead of their time multiplayer experience. Did you ever play that at all, Shad?
No, but I never figured. I was never able to figure it out.
It was.
I was never
This
able
is
to figure
what
it out.
I check every couple of years. I check to see like, are they bringing this back yet? Are they bringing this back yet? Because this was so far ahead of its time. Oh my god, I love this game.
That's
All right,
too funny.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the lobby. So you come in, right? Multiplayer, you check. Oh my god, this is taking me way back. See, you can do Total War, Deathmatch, whatever. You could put radar on and off. And so it was like, you're either the squirrels or the teddy bears. And you can see all the little characters around there. Skip ahead. And this is old day split screen shit, right? So the teddy bears are the little skulls. Look, you get a chainsaw, throwing knives. See, the teddy bear's head just came off, and all the stuffing comes out. You can throw knives. I think you drop with a knife. You can hear the chainsaw. I think you can do like up to 30 players. No, that's way too many. Maybe only 4, and then a bunch of bots, obviously. But just chasing niggas with sword. Let me find. I gotta find Gatling guns. It was a full-on red blood game, like cutting niggas' heads off, like pulling them apart. Look at. You could station up. This is one of the best. I'm like, bring it back. They had landmines. They had ad blocker. They had snipers. See, yeah, look at the weasel with the big. He got the big magnum gun, and the flamethrower.
Dang,
Here's sound
bro.
effects.
I just dropped a gem and I didn't even know it. Look at that.
Oh man, yes, this is one of the all-time. Like, if you were playing GoldenEye, that was amazing. But if you was really about that life, okay, I gotta stop. If you were really about that life, you were playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that's perhaps what Anton just described. I need it. I must have it. All right, I'm in. Turns out I love this
That's
game
awesome.
already, and I want it. Fuck.
That's good stuff.
We got some good topics you want to roll through. We can dig into anything you want. Starting with Hogwarts Legacy is pushed back. Their launch date pushed to 2023. You hear about this?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Me neither. And to your point, in your demeanor, we keep saying this like, hey, push it back. If the game is not ready, like, look, I've been waiting for Hogwarts Legacy for I don't even know how long. They've been talking about this game for years and years and years. I'm going 100%. I'm going to try it. Like, I'm going to, unless it comes out and I hear the news that it's terrible, I'm definitely going to try it. So, like, if you just don't even stick the landing, if you just land, you'll get my money. But if you stick the landing, I'll stay. We'll stay. We'll play the game. I'll buy skins or spells or wands or whatever the fuck I gotta. Like, sure, but like, delay it. I'm in no rush to get to this game. I think I'm on the same page as you. Excited for it.
Yeah, because I mean, that's where I'm at, dude. I mean, it looks good because they showed the actual gameplay. I know we talked about a few weeks back, and I mean, it looks like the combat system. Yeah, I'd rather just take your time with it. When you were talking about this reminded me of what I seen last week. I don't know. Did you guys hear about Dr. Disrespect? Sorry to kind of pivot it, but in other news though, Dr. Disrespect, how he has a game coming out, right? Or his gaming studio has a game coming out. Dead Drop. Did you guys see the the news on that? How they did like their rollout for it? How they did have like a super basic like beta for the Founders Club to like come and kind of test it. It was like a really really bare bones beta, but you know what I mean? It's
take your time.
Exactly, and I think that's what I'm ultimately getting to. It's like the transparency that they have this early in it. You know what I mean? It's like, look, the game is nowhere near done. Just to let you guys know, but this is where we are now. Here's a free kind of test. Let us know what you guys think, and then, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're taking the same approach or who they have behind it, but just take your time, be transparent about it. Like I said, show the gameplay footage. If you need to just push it back, just, you know what I mean? Just let us know, man. We'll always respect that. You know what I mean? Don't be like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's rollout was just atrocious, dude. You know what I mean? We're not going to get
Battlefield.
Yeah, it's
Battlefield.
So I respect the transparency and just be honest about it, dude. Just give us a good game when it's ready. Because I'd rather them oversell it almost, you know? It's like, okay, it'll come out in 23. Cool. But then if not, and they get it sooner than that, then also cool. So.
Right, like, delay it way far back and then, like, surprise, it's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that.
Right. But no,
yeah,
it looks good.
That's fair.
I'm not surprised. Just transparent about it, man. Keep it going.
And with that, we did, moving on, and staying in our topics, kind of rotating, Rumbleverse. So, was that last episode we talked about Epic Games' new melee, like, you know, punching, kicking, fighting based, wrestling, I think it was, wrestling based battle royale game. It's out. Not the beta, like the game is just, it's out. Interestingly enough, you know, we can cover this almost top to bottom and pretty quickly. I had so much trouble finding it on like the Xbox, so I had to type in Rumbleverse before it wasn't. I figured, oh, it'll be on the homepage. It's a brand new Epic Games title. It's big. It's a battle royale. It's gonna be there. Couldn't find it on the homepage. Couldn't find it in like the new now, whatever that is. It took a whole long search. Download the game. Fine. Try to fire it up. First time I fire it up, I couldn't even navigate like how to set up my player. It was really weird. The animation's weird. I almost lucked into making a player that kind of looks like me, and I say that because my fiance walked out. It's like, oh, you guy's cute. He looks like you. And I was like, motherfucker, I was just fighting with this thing for 10 minutes. I couldn't figure out how to change it. Like, I'm not new at video games, and I couldn't figure out how to change cosmetics and shit like that. Like, I mean, I got it. It's my point being, it was difficult or cumbersome.
Yeah.
So I get that set up. I go to start a match, right? I went to like the matchmaking thing. I press ready. That happened.
Oh, so I was ready for you. I'm
in the lobby. I get to like a minute 45, and I'm like, what what's happening? Like, what is there? So I'm like, oh, it's got to be me. It's got to be me. Maybe this game is played primarily as duos, and I'm in the solos. Let's go hop into the duos. Reset. So just to make sure, I turned off, like, closed the app, reset the app, come in, hop into duos this time. Minute 45, 2 minutes, and I'm like, all right, you guys, what's happening? So I just left it on and figured maybe it'll come on, maybe it won't. I went to go do some laundry or something. I come back, I'm in the game, and I was like, oh shit, I'm in a game. There might have been a couple more, but I was like I didn't know I was in a game because the sound didn't work. There was no sound. And I'm like, oh shit, it's my TV. So I'm clicking it's not the TV. So I'm like, oh, I gotta close. So I go and close the app. Close the app. When I go into my Xbox menu, I can hear the menus. Hold on. So I'm getting sound from my Xbox. The whole chain. TV's on, soundbar's on, getting sound from the Xbox to the TV, to the soundbar, to my ears. It's the game. So I close it again, open it again, nothing. I close it, open up MultiVersus, sounds fine. Hold on. What? Close it again, open it again. I get music this time. Ah, we got music. It plays me through the Rumbleverse through the screen. I go to start a match, no music. No sound. Zero sound. So just the software is a flop. This is all before I haven't even said one word about playing the game because unfortunately, kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. I played like 1.5 matches because the next time I got in, I passed it over to my fiance and she drops in and it glitches and makes her run straight off the map and she dies and she was like, "What the fuck? I just waited 2 minutes for this game. This is a stupid game." And I was like, "Well, this game's done in our house." So I don't know. That was my experience with Rumbleverse. Banton, you didn't play it. Shad, anything to add? Anything different?
I honestly, I thought they were kind of ripping off of like Fortnite as far as the way they were setting up their like matchmaking
Epic,
screen
though,
and
which is
menus,
fair.
their UI, which makes sense. But like, I didn't really like the gameplay as far as like the fighting. I guess the melee thing is mainly for like a specific type of like gamer. I guess if you like WWE or that other wrestling brand, I don't even know what the other one is, but I don't know. Just it wasn't really fun. It took so long. How could you enjoy it? Just to even get into it.
You have to really care about the game, and that's what's interesting is like, you know what, it would have really made me want, which is weird, but really passionately it's going to exist. I want multiverses in a VR. Like, just give me a VR mode. I want those characters, I want those attacks, I want those movements in a 3D movable open world. Yeah. That's exactly what I want. Because it was kind of cool. The attacks were kind of like, I was like, oh, I got to learn a whole new attack system when I just figured out multiverses. Like, you know, it's a completely different. Yeah, I mean, you guys play Smash. It's like a different fighting system. So in Rumbleverse, I'd have to learn a new system too. And I was like, I don't have that. But you know, it would get me if you had Harry Potter. If you had LeBron and Arya, I'd be like, I'm gonna figure it out. No sound, cool. They'll figure it out. I trust that they're gonna figure out the sound for Arya. But yeah, Rumbleverse sucks.
You know, to kind of piggyback on that, sounds like my experience with the FIFA 23 beta.
Oh, our beta boys are here. Tell us more.
Dog, I have been trying to get into that for days. I've deleted it probably 3 times. Just can't get in. Just get a error and then just send an error report and that's it. So, shout out to EA. Thanks for the code. It doesn't work. I would love to tell you guys about how the new career mode and all of that is, but it doesn't work. So,
Do you know, has Nick been able to get in?
No.
No way. All right. Way to fuck it. All right. Manchester United and FIFA. One of a kind.
Yeah. So far, everyone in our direct circle that got the FIFA 23 beta codes has not been able to get in due to some sort of software error. Like, you try to adjust your settings in the menu and then this error kicks you out.
On the other hand, shouts to Call of Duty for blessing the team with the beta code access. So we'll be on that Modern Warfare 2 nice and early. Banton will bring us the review. Got our beta guy out here. We'll bring you some more. We got new connects. We got an announcement coming, but we got new connects. So we'll bring you some more game previews and more beta access as I smack my mic. Couple more things that are fun. We don't have to go too far on this. So they're bringing Sonic to Fall Guys. Do you guys see that? Sonic, Tails, Knuckles.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
Talking about Fall Guys, and you know Sonic is big in our house over here, so. Yeah, my guy was over here talking about they got the Sonic's game coming next season.
Eli likes Sonic, doesn't he? You were just saying that.
He loves Sonic, dude. He draws all of Sonic and Minecraft are like his two. He's just all over it, man. This man's out there building castles in Minecraft and shit.
Is that cool?
Get him on
our
dude.
For him? Is that cool?
By what?
The skins.
I mean, if you want to, yeah. I mean, he gets enough shit already, to be honest. But
you don't get shit from me. That's the point of having uncles. What is this? Niggas just buy you stuff like you buy this for me. I don't even know. All right, cool. Cool. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because I know he'd be crazy.
It's the point of having money. It's the point of having money. Get shit to the kids that they like.
We're big on it over here. And plus,
What
him and
else
his
do we
dad click
got?
because his dad's in Japan right now, so they're able to get together on the Fall Guys. That's been kind of cool.
That's amazing, bro. Yeah,
Oh, that's
hop
cool.
In, hop in.
That's
Family
sick.
game night. Madden and EA renew their contract. You guys see that?
I didn't.
I did.
I don't know if this is a big deal for. I mean, kind of. This we know what's been going on with FIFA, right? So we'll get ready
Yeah.
to see that. Now, Madden, of course, is not as big a game, but still very important. So we'll see where that goes. But we at least know we're not going to have the big drama that we've had with FIFA. So I guess news that there's no news on that end. So things seem to be happy over there.
Well, it's interesting because I know that there's a new NCAA coming out, I believe, next season.
That's probably part of it too. I'm hyped. I'm still tight about that. But I'm hyped on it.
super stoked for that. I cannot wait for NCAA football to come back. That's gonna be sick.
You're so funny. I was thinking about that before the podcast today. I was like, man, I miss NCAA.
Dude, so fun.
I miss just playing with USC and having Reggie Bush and just running back and forth and literally like going for the touchdown and then making an immediate right and coming back down to the end zone and then doing it all over again. I was like, damn, man, those were the days.
It's gonna be weird. It's like obviously so. Last time we had NCAA games, we were on that side of the age gap, right? We were still like not old enough to be in the game, and it's been gone. And now, like, what happened? Somebody scored?
Yeah, sorry. Oh my God! Sorry, Tottenham tied it up, and they're just going nuts.
Oh goodness!
That was a crazy
I'm
header.
missing-
Sorry.
I'm missing the match. I told you I could only get it on Telemundo, which I probably should have watched. I'll take it. Wait, who was it? Was it Son?
Eric Dyer with a header on the corner, and they tied it up. And you know how Conte's obviously back at Chelsea, so he's going nut. And everybody's just, I don't know, it's funny.
Did you see my man in the Korean Jesus shirt?
No, Korean Jesus.
I saw that on maybe it was on Twitter. It was this guy. It was like
For Son?
It was like, yeah, he was in a Tottenham shirt, and it was like he was at a bar by himself, and it was like 8 a.m. by yourself watching the match in your Korean Jesus shirt. This is peak English football. There's a guy just by
Oh, the guy in Vegas,
beers,
right?
Whatever. Oh, was it Vegas? Yeah, the guy just like drinking beers by himself, like fuck it. Yeah, the back of his shirt said Korean Jesus, and I was like, this. Oh, the racism. Oh goodness. Oh, the whites.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, well that's amazing. I forget what we were saying. Yeah, Madden's gonna be all good or something like that. Moving forward. Next thing, Apex. We should probably touch on that too. There's a lot of updates. I got to share. So I was busy. I was going to CDL and traveling and working, and I'm so tight. I wasn't even gonna say this out loud. I'm like genuinely kind of angry. So I didn't get the Bangalore skin.
Oh, the Prestige skin? Yeah.
The Prestige skin. Just because I was too busy. I logged in to buy it on like whatever August 3rd, and
Save it.
it was the last day was August 2nd. I was so tired. I don't even play as Bangalore that much. It's a dope skin, and the thing about the Prestige skins and the heirlooms in that game, I play Apex a lot, and the thing about it is it's really a rare opportunity to buy those to get them, and it's like sometimes they're just like here. Buy it if you want it. And like, don't get me wrong, if you don't have the money, like, do not save up your money. You should not be saving up your money unless it's your main. Like, if it's your main and you really care about it, by all means. But I'm not saying everybody should, like, it's not supposed to be at a price point that people like it's part of the game. If you have the money though, and you spend your time on this game, it's a pretty rare opportunity you get to buy those. And so I decided. Like 3 heirlooms ago when Cryptos came out, like I'm gonna buy them. This is the game that I play the most, and I have them. I'm gonna buy them. It's worth it to me. And I was so mad that I fucked it. Now it sounds like it was a big deal. Either way, I just was a day late, and that's what I get for being busy. So I missed it. Either way, so that means there's a new season. That event has wrapped up. There's a new season here. We have a new legend and a bunch of new shit. They nerfed the Spitfire is a light machine gun now, which is weird.
Yeah.
They nerfed a ton of shit. Valkyrie got nerfed into the fucking ground. Like Valk is donezo. Mm-hmm. And there's a gifting system on the way. A lot of shit going on. Thoughts? What do you think?
I didn't see the gifting system.
We'll get to that, or I'll get to that. But you've played the new season, so new character, Vantage. What do we got?
Ooh,
Break it down. Tell me.
Sorry, they're fighting at the end of the game now. Conte's going off
All
on
right,
that's
all right, I'm gonna put it
Conte. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Everybody, and Golo Conte is just gonna smile.
No. And Antonio Conte, he's out on the field in Azpilicueta's face.
Conte.
Yeah.
With a C.
Yeah, because he coached them. So yeah, he's out there. They're all getting into it.
This whole time you're talking about N'Golo Conte. And
No,
like,
Antonio, though, the coach. Yeah. He's out on the field getting into it with Chelsea.
Oh, got you wrong, Conte.
That's why I've been over here like, oh!
Could you imagine expecting one Conte to show up and the other Conte shows up?
Oh my god! Sorry, off topic. But no, the new character Vantage is dope, bro. She's like a sniper marksman based class. She has what is it? Her special ability is like this reader, so you can see. It scans off the enemy's shields, so you can see, like, you know what I mean, like wherever their shields are, and then you can ping it to your teammates. You have a bat companion, kind of like how Bloodhound has what's his name? Oliver. Okay.
Oh, the bird thing?
Yeah.
The bird has a name?
Yeah,
I play Apex a ton. This is my favorite game that I play, and I spend money on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Oliver or something like that. But yeah, she has a companion that's a bat, and you can use it to like relocate, which is so cheesy, bro. The movement, her movement is ridiculous, bro. It's stupid. And then the ultimate
movement sniper character, money.
Right. And then you get a sniper that recharges bullets every, I want to say, like 30 to 45 seconds or somewhere in there. And
can you move teammates?
Can
you move teammates or just her?
Just her. With the special ability?
Yeah.
Just her.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm trying to think,
like
I have like a Pathfinder, an Octane, and a Vantage, because we like how quickly can we flip the map?
Ridiculously. Yeah, ridiculously. Right. Yeah, that's the only reason why I lost the match yesterday, is because I ended up falling down into like this little ravine, and my teammate jumped up to the top, and then the team relocated with a Valk, and they fought up there and killed him, and I was down below, and I was like, damn it. I can't get up there.
Location is money.
But
guess niggas up with the Pathfinder, just go over top.
But her sniper too is real nice. It has like a stacking like hit damage calculator, and like if you shoot somebody, and your team targets them, it has like a damage buff to that enemy. And
I heard also if you hit multiple times, it goes up, right? Like if you hit two in a row, the damage goes up, right? Money.
Yeah,
okay,
and then the more bullets you have, because you get 5. So if you let it shoot from like the 5th one out, like going out, then it does more damage as well.
Oh, the last one, just like Moneyball in the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
The last one counts double. All right, very cool.
Yeah, fun.
Well, that's interesting. It encourages you to like empty the. Very cool. Not reload early. I'm down. I gotta check it out. I'm definitely gonna play with her today. There's some other new changes. I think what else got nerfed? Bocek is dead. Spitfire is light machine gun now. Package. Which is fine. It didn't really bother me too much.
The Wingman is a sniper.
Wingman just I haven't tried that yet. That's gonna be weird. Catch me in Armed and Dangerous. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You know, and it gets a skull piercer. The Wingman with the skull piercer is like a 3-shot, bro. Ridiculous.
Watch out for Timmy, bro. He's gonna go there, clack, clack, clack. Niggas is done. And then the other thing I wanted to say, and I'm not even sure where I saw this, but yeah, Apex has a hey, FedEx man, what do I get? They have a gifting system coming where you can, share your items, and
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it looks like that's the thing. Respawn have said as I was like pouting about it, and I was like, so maybe I'll be able to go and buy that skin I was just pouting about not having from some nerd on Etsy or something like that.
Well, I thought it was dope too. Kind of keep me on Apex, and I don't know if you listen to this, yo. You need to go check out. I know I sent it to you, Kev. That stream with Timmy I'm sorry, Ace U, Post Malone, and Ski Mask the Slump God.
Yeah, that was cool.
That is one of the funniest. I didn't even know Ski Mask played Apex like that, honestly, bro. And that was so funny. We need to you need to go check that out, dude. It's cool. I like seeing those cross collaborations in like the culture. You know what I mean? It's like the gaming dude, a hip hop dude, and what was Post? A rock? Just
pop?
I don't know,
that's
mainstream,
music, right?
Like you know what
mainstream,
I mean? Yeah. When the powers combine, man, that's look at Apex bringing the world together, man.
Yeah, I still swear it doesn't get the like. I don't understand. I'm even at work. I'm always talking Apex, and everyone's like, "Yeah, so Call of Duty," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, see, Call of Duty's great, but like, doesn't everybody play Apex? Why don't we talk about it?" Even when I was at CDL, remember I was texting you, and I was like, I'm having a blast. If this was ALGS though,
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. We need to
if
go
that
to
was
one
a
of those.
game, the game is just better. Like it's not like we were talking about the gunfights and shit. It's such a different experience. I don't know. Obviously, I think that you guys hear me talk about Apex all the time.
They're very
Just
different.
yeah, it is. But I think for the fan experience, like watching Apex, because you go on like a journey with now here I go. But you go on like a journey with the team. You know what I mean? Like you fall in somewhere specific, and then like no two routes are the same. In CDL, it's like map, dead, map, vantage point, dead, map, jump, vantage point. Completely different. It's dramatic when all of a sudden someone's waiting and then they jump out, or if you've got like you're the last 3 squads and it's 2 full squads and you're one. Like what time do you come out and clutch the? I clutched that one the other day when I did the same thing, waiting till the last minute. It becomes fun to watch. So. Like right, like the storm builds in drama and movement, and it's different every time. So I don't know. Future Esports is great, but if it was ALGS, I would have been super hyped. We digress though, so I wanted to get to it, and I did find the article, so I dropped it in our chat there. It says, yeah, from Dexerto, gifting is coming to Apex Legends, and this is just from August 3rd, so a couple weeks ago. But Respawn have confirmed that gifting is something they've wanted for a long time. They're just being really careful about introducing it. So it looks like, yeah, again, they confirmed here in a Twitter post that it is definitely on its way. It says, anytime we add any kind of monetization vector in the game, we want it to be something that's celebrated, that people enjoy. We want to make sure it doesn't feel cheap or grindy. So when we add gifting, we want it to be something we can embrace as part of that celebration. It just takes time to dial it in just right. That's exactly what you want to hear. Like, that's exactly what you want to hear from these guys when they're doing this. Please don't make it shitty. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be. But try to make it thoughtful. Whatever layers you can build in to where it's not ugly. You know what I mean? But that's really exciting. I don't know any other games.
Cross progression.
I know Apex August man over here. That's tight. Leave me and my 6 Apex accounts alone.
I'm trying to help you.
Kev plays games at Kev plays games 00. Kev sometimes plays stuff.
Shoot, you'd be ascending if you had all your accounts combined. You'd be on breaking that new. That was another thing the new level cap.
Oh yeah, they increased the level cap, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tight. I was almost 5. What else? There's a whole bunch of stuff we can kind of touch on or jump around. Another Pokemon game that we said like, okay, Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but okay with the games.
Did you notice something? They went like years and weren't making any fucking Pokemon games. And now it feels like every 6 to 8 months there's either a new there's a new game coming out, new region. It's like, bro, like I love a good Pokemon game, but how many times do I have to go and collect everything, fight everybody, and then
I didn't finish Brilliant
don't
Pearl
play.
or whatever, and I'm like, you guys, slow down. I have this Arceus read. I'm like, okay,
that's Pokemon.
How I feel. Slow down. Like, which one do I play? They also have Pokemon Snap coming and all these other weirds, Pokemon Go, and so yeah, there's a new update there, whatever the Paldea region is. Banton, you catch a PSVR2 update?
I did not.
Me neither. That was the point. They push it out. Like they put there was some news update where like nothing of value was there. I went to go look into it briefly. Like, do I want don't want this? No. Honestly, Shad, I was like, just get a PC and plug your Oculus in. You'd be way better off. Not worth it.
That's literally yeah, it's worth it. Like when you get your PC, and there's a cable that Oculus makes. Get that cable, you just go right into it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's money. I can play all the games.
It's fire.
All the PC games. The only thing that PSVR has is like title exclusivity, and they don't have any good titles. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't have nothing that. Surprised me.
Nothing. Assassin's Creed got its own whiskey.
That's pretty dope.
You know, when you got a brand that big.
What?
Is it like their own whiskey, or is it like a collab with a whiskey company did like an Assassin's Creed?
Looking now.
Straight bourbon whiskey. Lovescotch.com. I think it's Spruce.
I thought the Dr. Disrespect announced on his stream he was gonna come out with a tequila.
I just tried to go to the website and it says, "Are you 21 or older?" And everyone says yes, since you're like 8 years old. I hit no on accident. Just I was like, spam. I hit no, and it's like, what happens if you hit no?
Yeah, what happens?
It just took me to this random server website of how to get more websites. I was like, they didn't think that through. Assassin's
we
Creed
didn't think
Straight
you would
Bourbon
hit no.
Whiskey doesn't say
It is a
who
partnership.
they made it with.
It just says Tennessee Legend. Tennessee Legend. It says the Assassin's Creed Straight Bourbon Whiskey is the product of a partnership between Anthem Studios and the distillery Tennessee Legend. Period.
Tennessee Legend then. Well, there you go. Again,
Is that a brand?
sounds like it.
Never heard of it.
Either way, sounds like a good
story.
something that'll sit on the. You know what?
Yeah, they
Actually,
make a bunch
I'll
of
buy that.
bad
Leave
shit.
it in my decanter. Get that bottle.
They
up.
make salted caramel, peach whiskey, a bunch of terrible, nasty whiskeys.
That does
green
not sound good.
liqueurs.
Peach whiskey.
Awful. It sounds awful.
Awful.
So we know that they're making a Ghost of Tsushima movie, which is awesome.
Bro,
the director wants it to be in all Japanese. You hear this?
That'd be
That'd be
so
sick.
sick.
That'd be
I think
sick.
that sounds great. Like,
So
yeah, make
sick.
that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
don't want is for Tom Cruise to be the fucking main character.
or Matt
Right?
Damon or
we
fucking
could not
Matt
go
Damon.
Last Samurai on them. Like, no, it's cool. Put it in Japanese. I can read, so I'm cool with captions. But
Yo,
please
let
don't
it be
make
Glenn.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Why not, man?
Everybody loves
I
Glenn,
hear-
bro. He was just in Nope. Everybody loves that guy.
What you know who's available is my boy Logan Paul.
Oh wow, too soon.
He's everywhere else too. Too soon? Too soon? Sliding through. They're putting out an open world Avatar RPG that's going to be mobile only. Not Avatar the Blue Avatars. Avatar the Blue Arrow Avatar.
This guy who has
with
the
the
thing.
forehead. That Avatar. So that'll be
The
cool. Not
Airbender?
for me, but the Airbender. He's bending air, so they'll do that. Gotham Knights. They put the Gotham map out. You know,
Yeah.
in the Batman games, the map of Gotham. Same thing with Spider-Man. That's on its way. The
That's-
map is
that's
a
gonna
big
be
deal,
sick.
so this map is supposed to be really big. Check it out if you're into that kind of thing. More importantly for us, Dragon Ball is coming to Fortnite, so I will be logging back into Fortnite. So I
Just
can
to buy
give
the
them some
skin.
money, and then I'll be logging out of Fortnite. Look, who knows? Maybe someday all my Fortnite skins will become worth money, or I'll just give them to my future son and like bequeath Master Chief and Goku and Ninja and Travis Scott skins onto you that I have in Manchester City. I have for no reason.
Call of Duty and Fortnite, bro. Got the funniest looking. You can have some of the oddest looking teams on those two games, man.
Can I just like print out my guy? Like, give me a figurines of my Fortnite skins. Or so. What do I do with that shit? I don't know. I'm still gonna buy it though.
That'd be
If
sick.
they have Goku or Vegeta, was that us? Was that our group chat where they had the different character faces and they just moved the hair?
Yeah.
Did you realize Goku and
I was
Vegeta
triggered.
and Gohan all have the say fate?
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say, yeah,
Tien,
Tien and all
yeah.
them. And
Like-
Yamcha and all of them. Yeah, they all look exactly the same.
I'm telling y'all, white people look the same for ages.
For ages.
I'm gonna skip this Roblox stuff because that face recorder news. I don't know if you guys have got into VTubing at all yet, but like I'm deep on the VTube rabbit hole, and like the future is here and it's fucking scary. So we'll get back to that next time. No one's jumping out of their seat, so I think we're all good. You guys see this? Fortnite's gonna host an interactive Rocket League World Championship experience.
I did not.
That was a mouthful of a headline. Long story short, though, it's gonna be pretty cool. They have the Rocket League World Championship, so they're gonna integrate it into the Fortnite map, and they'll have some things that are like based on the teams that win and like who scores. Like literally, if you're repping a team and your team scores in the RLCS or whatever, you'll get like power ups or boosts in the Fortnite game. So Epic's having fun crossing over with their titles, which is dope. Not Rumbleverse because that game sucks, but Epic is having a fun time with their the mini games in their arsenal, which is pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a big crossover.
Yeah, I dig it. Epic's great. If we're there, anything else you guys want to close out with this week? I got the last. I want to make that a little announcement, guy, before we slide out. But that's what I've got for this week. We did good.
Nah, that's a good amount, man. Go ahead and close it out, bro. You got the news.
Cool. We sliding out. It is the news. If you listen, you probably know this already. Maybe you don't. But it's good news for the podcast. We're excited. So I've been with the big brand. I've been at. There we are. There we go. I've been at Adidas for the last almost 5 years now in the sneaker space, which has been great. Sneakers, fashion, and of course, doing everything video games there, gaming and metaverse. But I've taken the big jump to jump in full time into the gaming space. So I moved on over to Sub Nation, where I'll get to really lead some esports and gaming initiatives. But again, you'll see us at CDL and again more esports events all of the cons. I'll catch you at TwitchCon in San Diego coming up very soon. Excited to come home. Let's get our patches sorted for that. We got to call our friends at Twitch. But either way, we're going to get a lot busier, and so we'll have some more inside knowledge, definitely some more interviews. Super excited to have Shad back to help, because especially when we get interviews rolling in, we got a lot more content coming out. So we'll get that going. Most importantly, I'm moving back to LA, so I'm going to be home with my boys. You'll see us together in person a lot more. And we're going to get the show, tuned up a little bit, dialed up a little bit. We've been saying that for a minute, but the move's been a long time coming, so we appreciate y'all listening and hanging out. With that, I'm going to get us